Hey, this is Spence Iverson, and hopefully you've had an opportunity to watch my first installment, part one, as to why this company, MWR Life, has so much momentum, so much so it is now the fastest growing travel membership club anywhere in the world. And in part one, we looked at the technology. We looked at MWR Life's utilization of artificial intelligence and what that has contributed to momentum. Today, part two, we're going to look at cryptocurrency and payment solutions as to another part of the ingredients, as to the whole recipe, as to what makes this such an amazingly timely opportunity for you to save on your travel. And if you want to make some money by sharing it with other people, you can do that as well. And again, if you have not had an opportunity to watch part one, do so. I'm breaking down. There's a lot to like about this company, but I'm breaking this down into digestible bites so you can see some of the things that attracted me, someone who has owned several different network marketing companies, who currently owns a home-based travel business that does B2B transactions, and why I made the decisions to lock arms and we are going full force with MWR Life. So here's part two. Part two, I'm going to talk about the utilization of cryptocurrency. And let's back up a little bit and look at the history of why should that be important to you. First, as a home-based professional, you should understand and appreciate where is the money being made today in network marketing? Where is the money being made today in the home-based business space? The money being made today is international. Now, does that mean you shouldn't look at the United States, that you shouldn't look at North America? No, no, no. It is still the crown jewel. It is still the largest of all of the markets. However, being able to have the ability to scale your business internationally is very much like diversifying your portfolio. You don't want to have all of your money in stocks, all your money in bonds or mutual funds or cryptocurrency. You want to have diversification options. Same thing when you're involved in a home-based project. If you're involved in a home-based project and all you can do is build within the confines of the United States, then it's a model in these times that is going to restrict your earnings. Am I saying that you can't enjoy the product? Am I saying that you won't make some money? I am saying that you are limiting the amount of money that you can make. You are greatly reducing the size and the enormity potentially of your opportunity when there's an entire world that you can go after. That's one of the reasons why I love travel. Travel is universal. It's like music. Everybody understands travel. So now you understand why you want to have the ability to scale quickly internationally. But look at the operative word. What was the operative word in what I just used? The operative word is quickly. I want to show you and explain to you why you have to move and have the ability to move. Your company has to have the ability to move quickly in order to get to the place where every home-based company always wants to get to, but very few do achieve. That is the state called momentum. It's like surfing, right? Some people, what they do, see what surfers don't do? They don't wait for the wave. They get up in anticipation of the wave and ride the wave to momentum. See, that's what MWR Life is doing. They're acting like surfers. They see the wave. They see artificial intelligence. They see what's happening with cryptocurrencies. They see what's happening with the timing, and they're getting in position before the wave hits, before mass adoption hits, so they can ride the wave of momentum to millions and millions of people. Surfers don't wait for the wave to, oh man, I missed that one. Okay, oh, I missed that one. Okay, nah. That's not what good business people do. That's not how wealthy people think. That's not what MWR Life is doing. There are many reasons why companies don't reach momentum. One of them is because of the inability to onboard quickly. Real quickly, I was consulting with this technology company the first part of this year, last part of last year. We put in thousands of people, and I don't know why I tortured myself this way, but it literally took hours. And in some instances, we tried for days to get one person in the system. It was the worst experience of my life. To this day, I don't know why I did it. And let me tell you something, that is a company that will never reach momentum, because what you have done is you've destroyed the duplication and the replication process. Who wants to go through that? As a matter of fact, by the time we got done onboarding people, It wasn't a celebration. It was an apology. Yo, bro, you in, dog. You in. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. It was anticlimactic. You got a new business partner. Nobody wants to do that. And that person is now saying, I can't take nobody through that nonsense anyway. The company will never reach momentum. So what are you looking to do? You're looking for a payment solution that will accommodate the masses. And sometimes as Americans, and sometimes for those of us in industrialized societies, we assume that the rest of the world is as advanced as we are. Do you understand that a significant majority of the world is what we call unbanked, particularly those in third world countries? Doesn't mean they're poor, doesn't mean they're not intelligent, just means that their banking systems and solutions are not as advanced as ours. But there are still well-to-do entrepreneurs in that space. So if you don't have an onboarding solution to reach those individuals, and by some estimates, up to 1.3 billion people, about 23% by some statistics and data that's out there, indicates that about 23% of individuals, 23% of the world's population is unbanked, meaning they don't have credit cards, they don't have banking solutions. So what do they use? Take a wild guess. They prefer cryptocurrency. And so if you have a company that is now, again, forward looking, saying, listen, that's 1.3 billion potential customers or members or ambassadors that we can have in our company. If we could just find a solution, what could that solution be? Wow, here comes cryptocurrency and the use specifically of stable coins. Watch this video and it's going to explain to you a little bit about the prolific use and rise of the use of stable coins for onboarding solutions.
This category of crypto, which is known for being, well, stable, thanks to their peg to the price of another asset like the US dollar, made it big in the US when President Trump signed the Genius Act into law. And now, stablecoins are popping up in some surprising places.
There's tremendous potential in stablecoins. It is one that should disrupt to some extent the traditional payment space we have today with credit and debit cards, because it has the promise of faster, cheaper, more efficient, and frankly, more convenient transactions for consumers and businesses.
A survey from the Federal Reserve released in May 2025 found that around 80% of U.S. consumers held cash for at least one day of the month. But that survey also found that digital payments are growing. U.S. consumers made an average of 11 payments per month using a mobile phone in 2024, up from 4 payments per month in 2018. As mobile payments become more common, stablecoins could be that low-fee way to pay.
My name is Francisco Diz. I am a filmmaker, film director. I run my own production company out of Argentina, but I am worldwide. My clients are basically all over the world, and that's why I use stablecoins to receive and pay different providers I have.
One of the problems with the traditional system is it involves numerous counterparties as your payment moves from your bank to your bank's correspondent bank to the beneficiary's correspondent bank, and then finally to the beneficiary. So all of those layers of friction add to the cost.
Typical international payment flows work like this. A person in the US wants to send $50 US to a family member in Argentina, so they go to a money transfer business. They hand over $60 US to the sending agency thanks to a $10 fee, and the agency gets to work. They transfer the money to a paying agency in Argentina, but along the way, they deduct fees for foreign exchange and in some cases, invest the money before delivery. Once the money is at the paying agency, minus all those fees, the family member collects Argentine pesos valued around $49.84 in US dollars.
Fees are off the roof. Timing is horrible. Banks, like maybe the wires bounce back or you don't know why, and you have to reach out to the accountant and you don't know what happened. So yeah, for us, it's much easier and straightforward working with stablecoins.
Remittances, which in this context refers to payments sent from one person in one country to someone in another in a low and middle income country, reached an estimated $685 billion in 2024. That's greater than foreign direct investment and the official development assistance, 2 US government methods meant to boost the economic prospects of another country.
We're definitely seeing growing use of stablecoins in remittances across emerging markets around the world. And one of the reasons for that is that the traditional correspondent banking system that we have for cross-border payments has been quite resistant to innovation and to bringing the cost down.
Now, can you see kind of now why I'm so excited? Because this is a company that is forward looking. It is preparing itself not just for the present, but for the future. It's not just looking to entice and attract leaders from industrialized nations, but from people from all walks of life. And you see some of the benefits. Now, let me show you exactly. I'm going to give you a sneak peek into how we at MWR Life are allowing individuals from all over the world to take advantage of onboarding with cryptocurrency in MWR Life. Now, let's look at MWR Life's onboarding solution that will allow you to pay via cryptocurrency. Now, for the sake of time, I've gone ahead and filled out all of the profile information. I'm going to scroll down. I've chosen the name of whatever I want to call my website. And as you can see here, you can pay via credit card. You can be given a token. That's another explanation that someone can give to you who's already in MWR Life. Get back with them. They can explain to you how to use a token. But then I can click on crypto. It will let me know what the total amount is that I'm going to pay. I'm doing a turbo pack with a turbo upgrade. I'm going to confirm to a robot that I am not a robot. And I'm going to click on join now. And what it will do is it will take us to our third-party solution that will give us the ability to pay via cryptocurrency. And look, I can click on this drop-down menu, and it will let me see all of the cryptocurrencies that are available, whether that's USDT on the Tron network, USDT on the Ethereum network, USDC, USDT on the Binance system, or USDC on the Binance system, on the Binance Smart Chain. Guys, we have 5 different stable coins that you can use to facilitate cryptocurrency transactions via these stable coins worldwide. Yeah, see that? It's just that simple. I told you, I'm a lawyer, so I believe in facts. I can tell you, but I can show you even better. So you have 5 stable coins that you can use. And it's not just crypto in, but if you so like, you can choose, once you set up your e-wallet, as you earn commissions, we'll pay you in cryptocurrency as well. Guys, seriously, it's a game changer. It's an absolute game changer. Speaking of game changers, there's one more thing I have to show you. It's not just the onboarding, but our product is travel. And yes, at least in the part of the world where I live, we're dealing with high levels of unemployment, high inflation, low job security, high anxiety. But you know, one thing that's still constant is your desires to still take your dream trip. Hallelujah, praise his name, somebody. I still want to go to Bora Bora. I still want to go to Dubai. I still want to go to Tahiti. That desire has not changed. And one of the biggest reasons as to why a lot of individuals do not take vacations because it's too expensive or they can't pay for it all at once. Let me tell you what I know. We have made a major announcement, an amazing partnership that you might talk about, but you cannot replicate because it doesn't exist anywhere else in the space of travel. Let me set the tone for this announcement. First, think about it. Having owned 3 companies myself, you know the hardest category to get a merchant account in is? Let me help you understand. It's the industry of travel. Why? Because of the high incidence of fraud. As a matter of fact, the 3 top areas as it relates to fraud when it comes to what happens when your card is stolen, your data is stolen, the first category that is spent on by thieves is gift cards. Why? Because they can take that money and easily convert it into cash. They can take those gift cards, easily convert it into cash. Take a wild guess as to what the second category is. It's travel. Why? Because it's experiential. You can't charge it back. You can't say, let me get that Hawaii back from you. No, they've already had the experience. So they will steal your information, go on a trip. Third category, electronics and luxury goods. Why? Because they can fence them, take your Gucci bag, those Louis Vuitton shoes or whatever, and go and sell them on the black market. And so knowing that, merchant accounts charge you a higher percentage if you're approved at all to be able to operate in the field of travel. So anything that we can do, any progress that we can make to make it easier for you to take the dream trip of your choice, We want to do that. But what could that possibly be? Okay, stop. Does that make sense? Do you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? We have a partnership with Klarna starting in Q1 of 2026, where you get a chance to take the vacation of your dreams and break it up into monthly payments. Klarna is a payment solution that, based on your profile, you get a chance to break that payment up, whatever that lump sum is, into 4, 6, 8, 12, 18, whatever they give you, monthly payments. So you don't, listen, life is short. I mean, it's fleeting. We don't know how much longer we're going to be here. So we should want to experience everything life has to offer right now. So don't miss taking these dream trips because you can't break it up. Now we are the first company in travel membership history to have this kind of relationship where you can break up a travel vacation payment into monthly payments. Guys, game changer. Drop the mic, walk away. I mean, if you're watching this, are you still not in? Please get back with the person who encouraged you to watch this video. Watch my part 1. This is part 2. We cannot wait to work with you, and you're seeing why this company, MWR Life, is the fastest growing travel membership company anywhere in the world, and we can't wait to have fun on the beaches of the world with you.